New tonight, something needs to be done. Those are the words a co-worker used in an email about the fire truck driver in this deadly crash. An email sent months before the crash in Westport where 3 people died. Tonight, KSHB 41 investigator Cameron Taylor shares what he learned from that inside email.
This email raised repeated concerns and complaints about the driver of the pumper truck. It was just filed in court today, and at the time of the complaints, he was behind the wheel of an ambulance. An attorney representing one of the victims' families now wants to know if anything was done after that email. Less than 3 months before the deadly Westport crash, a KCFD paramedic wrote this email with the subject line, "Horrendous driving." It was sent to a captain and battalion chief. In the email, she writes, quote, "What I experienced yesterday was not only dangerous to myself, but the citizens of Kansas City." What does that say to you?
It's very troubling. It's notice to the city well in advance of 3 people losing their lives that this driver was put in a position by the city that risks the lives of their own employees and other members of our community.
Attorney Tim Dollar represents the Elwood family. Michael Elwood was one of 3 people killed in the Westport crash.
The author of this email was concerned about this driver being put in a position of any fire department vehicle, let alone a pumper truck that weighs thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds.
In one situation, the paramedic says she feared for her life, and that's because she says the driver was going so fast they went airborne. Another time, she says they were taking a critical patient who was intubated to the hospital. She and another co-worker told the driver to slow down after he took some turns too fast, causing her to fall off the bench seat. The paramedic says she went home in physical and mental pain. Another co-worker told her the driver made a medical student physically ill. And at the end of the email, she tells her supervisor she would not be getting into another ambulance with the driver ever again.
So what we're interested in, which we've not permitted to do yet, is to ask questions of the city employees and management as to what they did in response to this email. That's the important thrust of this motion. And
because right now we don't know.
We don't know.
Dollar filed the motion after he says the city did not produce the email in discovery. He obtained it through independent efforts. Dollar now wants to learn more about the driver's history. Do you think the public has a right to know that information?
I do think the public has a right to know that information. This is a city department serving members of the community, and part of the purpose of this lawsuit is to help us all be informed about what happened and what didn't happen.
We've tried to get the discipline records for the pumper truck driver, but the city told us no. They cited a state law that says personnel records are closed. Now, this email brings to light some new details that need answers from city leaders. We're going to push for that in the coming days. For the KSHB 41i team, I'm Cameron Taylor.